I'm really enjoying cigars as of recent. So in the last probably I would say 6 months or so, I really like cigars a lot. I've really gotten back into cigars a lot, and I'm really enjoying cigars. I have my humidor set up now with humidor pillows. I am really enjoying the whole cigar hobby. The hobby, not the addiction. And I really love the whole cigar hobby. I signed up for Famous Smoke online. I really, 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 really love cigars. I'm really getting back into cigars. I mean, I started cigars, you know, premium cigars a few years ago, like 2011. But now I'm really, really getting into them. So, okay, what have I tried for flavored cigars or infused cigars? So, yeah, it's not bad. A little bit harsh. Yeah. So, flavored or infused cigar is a cigar that's handmade, but it has like flavorings in it, not chemicals, not chemicals. It has what you would call ameliorants and flavorings, like the acid cigars, the Cuba Cuba, the let's see, the Drew Estate cigars, the CAO flavors, the Cigarello, you know, the cigars that are flavored. Yeah. I've tried acid cigars, obviously. I've only tried the Blondie Bellicoso, acid, and I've tried the Cuba Cuba Natural, the Cuba Cuba Natural. I've tried the Tabac Special, coffee infused cigar, several of them. You know, the coffee infused Drew Estate. And I've also tried, I think I've tried maybe one CEO flavor. I think it was a Cigarello. It was like a Cigarello. It was like Irish toffee, I think. Toffee, not coffee. Like toffee, the whatever. Yeah, toffee. With a T. How many cigars have I tried roughly? So roughly, I have tried, I really have no idea. I mean, probably I would say around 200 cigars, probably. Yeah, 200, 300, something like that. I've tried a lot of cigars. I probably tried more cigars than pipe tobacco, because cigars are sold singles, as opposed to tin of pipe tobacco or bag. So, yeah, I probably tried more cigars than pipe tobacco. I'd say a couple hundred. What's that? Okay, there's a car going by. So I tried a lot of cigars, a couple hundred probably at least. And we were done with the first page, so we are done with the first page. Okay, so the second page is going to focus. Oh, that's actually a really bad burn. You can see right here the burn is really bad. I'm going to actually touch it up right now. So, I'm going to give that a touch up. Come on, baby. Baby, touch up. Yes, I'm being silly. I'm being silly right now. Come on, touch up. You know you want to touch up. I'm being very silly. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Okay. Now, the second page is going to focus on, I'm going to take a sip of water. It's going to mainly focus on health. So after every 5 years, 6 years, 7 years of smoking, I evaluate on camera what I've noticed health-wise. So, in terms of health, because obviously smoking is not healthy, it's a fun hobby. It's a hobby. But it is obviously not healthy. There are obviously health risks involved with smoking, like cancer and heart disease, all that kind of stuff. But obviously pipe smoking and cigar smoking is a little bit different because you're not inhaling, you're just puffing. So what have I noticed health-wise? Excuse me. I burped again. So in the last 5.5 years for health, I've noticed the following. And so the first thing I've noticed health-wise are dry gums, dry mouth, dry throat. So when I smoke, obviously the smoke dries out your mouth. So you should have a drink after you smoke to keep your mouth wet and moist, so your gums are not chronically irritated. So that's actually a comment that was recommended to me by Rain Dog on YouTube. He said you should have a drink after you smoke. I've said that before. Now, so my gums are more dry. I've noticed my gums are a little bit more dry, actually quite a bit more dry. My probably my tongue is a little bit more dry. My lips are a little bit more dry. My throat is a little bit more dry. So, in general, that's the biggest thing I attribute to health, is dryness in my mouth and irritation from smoking, because smoking is a chronic irritant. Now, the second thing I notice health-wise is I occasionally wake up with a little bit of a scratchy throat. So I'll be, I'll wake up in the morning after smoking a couple of pipes the night before. The night before I'll smoke a couple of pipes or cigar, and pipes and or cigars, and I'll have like a little bit of a scratchy throat. Not like that, but I'll be like a little bit hoarse. I'll have a little bit like a I have to clear my throat because I smoked. So the smoke does irritate your throat. It does irritate the back of your throat, mainly due to ammonia. So the ammonia in the pipe tobacco tends to irritate your throat. So you do get a little bit of a scratchy throat, I find, or I get a scratchy throat, I find, with smoking. I also get occasionally, very occasionally, I'll get like a little sores inside my mouth, you know. Nothing serious, nothing like a big open gaping sore that's bleeding or anything like that, or like a white patch or like a leukoplakia, which is like a white patch. But I'll get like little sores into my lip, you know, like right here, right here, right here, right here and here, and the inside of my lip, because I hold my pipe in my mouth like this. This is a bad example, but this is a cigar. But I do get little sores occasionally in my mouth. I do get like a little not really canker sores, but more like they're like more like spots that are irritated in my mouth. They're more like a little bit inflamed, the tissue. So that's proof that smoking is not healthy, because you do get a little bit of irritation. Though I have found that taking lysine, which is which is like a probiotic. What is it? Is it probiotic? No, lysine is it's a skin. It's like a natural supplement. It's like a natural supplement you take. It's a pill. It's like a legal natural supplement pill. You can get like CVS and stuff like that, or like Walgreens. That helps heal the sores in my mouth. I mean, they're nothing serious. They're nothing like big gaping sores. They're bleeding. They hurt. They're just little. They're more. It's more skin that's irritated. So the point I'm trying to make is it's more skin in my mouth. It's a little bit inflamed and irritated. Like yesterday, I had, or the day before that, Wednesday, I had like a little sore inside my cheek. Inside of my cheek, there was a little bit you know, sore, and it's nothing to worry about from a medical standpoint, really. It's just because the smoke irritates your mouth. You do get these little sores occasionally. They usually go away for a couple days to a week, so they're usually nothing to worry about. 1 minute. I do get occasionally, I have noticed in the last 6 months or so, something new for health, which is if I smoke too quickly, I smoke pretty fast with pipes, especially pipes. I will get like a little bit of wheezing in the back of my throat. Nothing like a like that. Hurt my throat. I'm not gonna do that again. So nothing like that. Nothing like a really deep wheezing. More like a little bit of like a high pitched like that. So that's probably because I'm inhaling a little bit of pipe smoke. You know, I'm probably just swallowing a little bit of pipe smoke down my throat. It does irritate my throat a little bit. So yeah, that's another thing is there's a small amount of irritation in my throat. So I have noticed in the last 6 months or so that my throat is a little bit more dry, a little bit more irritated. Nothing serious. Nothing like It's not like I'm, you know, going, I can't talk like that. But my throat is a little more dry. It's a little more sensitive. Okay. Let's see. So what do I do to reduce my health risks? So obviously smoking is unhealthy. To reduce my health risks of health problems, I don't want to get cancer personally. I don't want to get like heart disease or emphysema, you know, throat cancer, mouth cancer. I obviously do things to reduce my health risks. I keep pipe smoking and cigar smoking to moderation. So I only smoke usually. Yeah, this is almost done. Actually, this is done. Yeah, that's done. I'm just gonna put this out. Okay, so I keep pipe smoking and cigar smoking to moderation. I don't smoke excessively. I also don't inhale. I don't actually inhale smoke. I just puff on it. So when I'm puffing the smoke into my mouth with a cigar, cigarillo, pipe, I'm not inhaling. I'm just puffing it in and blowing out. I also smoke in a ventilated space, so I'm not breathing in my own secondhand smoke. So I don't smoke with the garage door down. I smoke outside or in the garage with the door open, so I don't breathe in my own secondhand smoke. Because I find if I breathe in my own secondhand smoke, excuse me, I find that it lowers my immunity to chest colds. So I do get sick more often if I'm breathing in secondhand smoke, you know, in the garage. I also don't smoke cigarettes, obviously, so I'm not smoking cigarettes and cigars and pipes, just pipes and cigars. I rinse my mouth out with water after I smoke, like Rain Dog said. So obviously when I smoke, the smoke dries out your mouth. It irritates your mouth. So I find that rinsing with water is very good to make your mouth more restore itself and make it more moist. Yeah. Let's see. I maintain very good oral hygiene. So I brush my teeth twice a day for 2 minutes. I floss once a day. I rinse with mouthwash twice a day, and with water. So I have very good oral hygiene. I am very good with our oral hygiene. I brush my teeth a lot. I go to the dentist a lot. I do a lot of like mouthwash rinsing, flossing, that kind of stuff. So I also have my dentist check me for oral cancer. So I go to the dentist. One of the things they do is they at my dentist, they check my mouth, my lips, my under my tongue, my cheeks, my floor of mouth, my roof of mouth, my tongue, my teeth, for any kind of dental problems like oral cancer. Because by far the biggest risk to pipe and cigar smokers is oral cancer. Oropharyngeal, hypopharyngeal, laryngeal cancer, head and neck cancer. So, I obviously will have my dentist check my mouth, my lips, my gums. I'll have them the hygienist feel around my lips, my tongue for any kind of bumps, any kind of lesions, any kind of like white red patches, sores. They've been there for 1 to 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, whatever. Obviously, one big thing I do to reduce my health risk is I don't inhale. So I'm just make sure this is recording. I obviously don't inhale pipe cigar smoke, so I'm just puffing on it. And for the last time, pipe and cigar smoke is not meant to be inhaled. It is meant to be puffed. So despite what some people on YouTube may think, all smoke is meant to be inhaled, you're wasting your money, etc. Pipe and cigar smoke is meant to be puffed on, not inhaled. It's meant to be enjoyed in the mouth and the nose. So yeah, I don't inhale, I smoke in a ventilated space. I have my dentist check my lips, my gums for oral cancer, that kind of stuff. So some people think for whatever reason that you're supposed to inhale pipe cigar smoke. I would never inhale pipe on purpose or cigar purposely, just because I would cough my brains out. I've done it before. I've inhaled accidentally on cigars and pipes, and boy, do I cough my freaking brains out. So I'm not sure why some people think cigar and pipe smoke is meant to be inhaled. It's meant to be puffed on, not inhaled. Maybe they're cigarette smokers, maybe they're pot smokers, maybe they're like hookah smokers, I don't know. Because obviously you inhale cigarettes, you inhale hookah, you inhale pot, so maybe it's because they're used to inhaling and they don't understand why someone would not want to inhale. So because obviously when you inhale, you get a buzz. When you don't inhale, you get a much more milder buzz. Excuse me. So, my dentist, that I go to have my mouth checked for oral cancer, I'm not going to use his name, obviously, but he has said he's a guy. I'll just say he's a guy. I'm not going to use his name. But that's his confidentiality. He has said, as of my mouth, in terms of my most recent dentist appointment, as of spring 2014, he said basically, my gums look a little puffy in places, look a little irritated in places. Nothing to be overly concerned about. You know, you have very good teeth, you have very good bite, like that. You have very good gums. But what he said is, you are at increased risk for problems because you use tobacco and you drink, obviously. So I drink alcohol, so you are more likely to develop something later on, but for now you're fine. Excuse me. That's what he said. So that's what the doc said, or the dentist said. The biggest thing I can attribute to pipe and cigar smoking in terms of health is the dryness. So, I get a dry mouth regularly, I get a dry throat regularly, I get a dry tongue, dry lips, dry gums, pretty regularly. That's the biggest thing I can attribute in terms of health, because obviously the smoke is an irritant, it's a chronic irritant, so my lips are more dry, my tongue is more, it's not bad, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that I have like a cotton mouth all the time, but I do have to drink more water. I also take medication, so that might have something to do with it. So I do have a much more drier mouth. Now that I smoke, I have a more drier gums. My gums, especially near my molars, are more drier and more irritated. But considering I've been smoking for almost 6 years, or whatever, I've done pretty well. So, I mean, considering I've smoked, you know, thousands of bowls of pipe tobacco in a pipe and a lot of cigars, I think I've actually done pretty well. So I think I'm actually not surprised, but I'm actually a little bit surprised that I don't have more health problems. So what do I notice in my daily life in terms of health? So yeah, in terms of my daily life, like when I wake up, go to work, hang around the house, I notice that my throat is more dry in my daily life. I notice my throat is more dry, more sensitive, more, especially when I have a cold. It's more dry, more sensitive. It's more sensitive to things like dryness and pollution and exhaust fumes, like cars. My mouth is more sensitive to hot foods and cold foods. So I'm eating like ice cream, you know, like a hot, really hot burrito that just came out of the oven. Let's see. I'm eating like really cold food, like popsicles, or really spicy food, like tacos or burritos. My mouth is a little bit more sensitive to that stuff. I get a little bit of, like, I do get occasional, like, a little discomfort in my teeth because I smoke. Excuse me. My lips, especially, because the pipe goes on your lip, is more sensitive to things like, you know, coldness. Like when it's cold outside in the winter time, I have to wear chapstick, not lipstick, chapstick, because it's more. My lips are more sensitive to the cold. In terms of what problems I don't have obviously. I have no morning cough. I have no smoker's cough. Yet, you know, as of right now, I have no smoker's cough, no morning cough, no shortness of breath regularly, no wheezing, like no regular chest infections, colds, because smokers tend to get more colds and chest infections. I have no yellow teeth. See, so my teeth are very white, even though I smoke and even though I drink coffee, even though I drink soda. You know, I'm pretty fat, actually. So my nails aren't stained. See, my fingernails, my nails aren't stained. Smokers tend to get more stained fingernails. My nails are fine. My smell or taste has been changed. Obviously, I have a cold right now, so my smell's a little bit different because I have a cold. My taste is fine. I taste everything fine. My taste or smell has not been altered. My my lips are fine. My gums are you know, more dry, but they're fine. So overall, in terms of health, while I have done some damage to my body from smoking, which you're obviously going to do because smoking is not healthy, considering I've been smoking for almost 5.5 years, I've actually done pretty minimal damage. So despite all the things I mentioned, my health effects on a daily basis, when I'm not sick, are actually pretty minimal. I don't have a smoker's cough. I'm not like coughing up phlegm. I don't have yellow teeth. I'm very healthy regularly. I walk a lot. I swing a lot. A swing set. So I'm very healthy, productive. I wake up early for work. So despite the fact I've been smoking for almost 5.5 years, sorry, I'm actually very healthy. So now I want to talk about pipes again. So what are my thoughts on other types of pipes, like non-briar, non-corncob pipes, as of October 3rd, 2014. So, excuse me, I still like clay pipes. I still like meerschaum pipes. I still like you know, pearwood pipes. But in general, I've kind of steered away from them because they are they break easier, they're cheaper, they're less high quality. I like them. I will occasionally smoke a pearwood pipe. Very occasionally smoke a clay pipe. you know, clay pipe. I will occasionally smoke my meerschaum pipe, but in general, I'm more inclined nowadays to choose a corn cob. Actually, I've been smoking corn cobs a lot recently. So I haven't touched my briar pipes for a long time. So a few weeks. So I've been really smoking corn cobs non-stop. So the next question we're gonna answer is next topic. So, will I add new pipes to my collection? Like, you know, a metal pipe, a falcon pipe, a calabash pipe, a rosewood, maplewood, cherrywood pipe? I think, yeah. A metal pipe, probably not. I'm not really inclined to do a metal pipe, like a falcon pipe. But, you know, a maplewood pipe would be cool, a rosewood pipe would be kind of cool. Though I hear rosewood pipes are crap. So like a cherrywood pipe would be kind of cool. Calabash would be really cool. I want a calabash pipe. I really want a calabash pipe the next you know, 6 months or a year. They're a little bit expensive, but But I want a calabash pipe, which is a big Sherlock Holmes pipe. So will I ever add a weird pipe to my collection? A weird pipe, you know, a glass pipe, a metal pipe, a bong, a bubbler? No, obviously not. Number one, they are legal. They are legal, but I don't want any trouble. So while I would only use it for tobacco, I have smoked a glass pipe with tobacco in it a long time ago. I don't want any trouble, so I don't want the cops harassing me, so I would just rather smoke tobacco in a briar, clay, meerschaum, pearwood pipe. Because even though glass pipes are legal, even though metal pipes, bongs are legal, water pipes, bubblers, I rather would just smoke a regular traditional tobacco pipe, not a headshot pipe. So, excuse me. Let me just take a sip of water. So what is my thought on e-smoking, vaping, after I actually bought an e-cig? So I bought an electronic cigarette this when was it? This past summer, I bought an e-cig. Yeah, my opinion on the e-cigarette is, it's good. I can use it indoors versus outdoors with smoking tobacco. The e-cigarette is kind of cool, it's kind of flashy, it's kind of nice. Taste-wise, it's crap. The blue BLU e-cigarette is crap. And I'm not going to spend the money on like a real vaporizer, a real electronic cigarette. I prefer tobacco.